So what I actually want to talk about is, um, you know, being petty. Hey guys, I'm back. So I read, I was like Instagram scrolling. I happened to come across a post that really kind of like it hit me like here, like because it just didn't. I mean, it made sense to me, but okay, so here's the post. It's a quote by Anne Frank, and it says, people receive flowers more when they're dead than when they're alive because regret is stronger than gratitude. I don't know about y'all, but I don't even want to use the term way too petty because I don't think I'm way too petty. I think do not show me love at like if I die. Like just don't. If you didn't like me while I was alive, don't don't perpetrate. Don't do that. Whatever. I'm way too petty. I don't care. Look, my pettiness will extend into the beyond, into the afterlife, okay? Pettiness everlasting. I'm the petty team captain, all right? I mean, my pettiness is limitless. Don't show up to my funeral like, oh, Shireen, oh, girl, oh, Lord, why she had to go? I just feel like that's fake. Not fake, because it may be genuine, but I just feel like it's too little too late. Like, you should have done it when I was here. You should have done it when I was around. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to my funeral and drop off flowers, because I will come back from the afterlife and hand you your stuff back. Like, please, madam, exit stage left, please. I beg, leave. Don't come back. Like, if you don't like me, what changes when I die? The fact that you can't like me anymore? And now you sad about that? Like, I really don't know where people be going with that, but that's not my thing. Don't do it. Please, don't do it. I don't understand it. Like, don't do it. If I ain't messing with you now, don't do it. Don't show up to my funeral because you will be upset. Because like I said, the pettiness will extend beyond the grave, honey. I will come back. I will be the bodyguard at the funeral. Like, no.
No, no. You know I didn't like you. Don't do that. Go home. Go home. Mm-mm.
No, not you neither.
We ain't talking like 22 years. Stop. Bye.
Is that too petty? Speaking of ain't talking like 22 years, another thing I often wonder about is like this Instagram post that goes around where it's like real friends, don't speak for months, but they know that the love is real. Flag on the play. I'm sorry, I really want to call bullshit. That is such a cop out. One of the main things that I really dislike about what seems to be my generation is that everyone wants to be so disconnectedly connected. Everyone kind of wants to be part-time friends, or not everyone, but a lot of people I find nowadays want to be like part-time friends with people. You know, they want to call them when they need something, or they want to call them because they're like, oh man, it's been too long. Let me see if that connection, that bridge is still there, just in case I ever need anything. Everyone kind of wants to, you know, I won't call you. I won't even text you. But I like a Facebook post though, every like, week or month or something. And, when something really great happens, I'm going to write a long paragraph on Instagram and Facebook about how proud I am of you and how much I knew you were always going to do it. And Petty Team Co-Captain, I'm sitting here reading these posts like,
But fam, we don't even talk. What?
is that too petty? I be real confused because, I feel like friendships are friendships are like relationships, you know what I mean? And if you don't hear from your boyfriend for 6 months or 3 months or whatever, and then he calls you and he's like, hey babe, I missed you. I love you, girl. The love is real. You know? You you gonna you gonna take it back? I mean, if you will, that's cool. That's all you. I'm not here to judge, but I'm judging because what? That's not your boyfriend. That's I don't know what that is, but that's not your boyfriend. So, and people like to be like, oh well, the only difference between a boyfriend and a friend is that you sleep with one and you don't sleep with the other. But like real, true, genuine friendships, I think should be cultivated and you know tended to just as if you tend a romantic relationship. You know what I mean? Because a real friendship is an intimate one. Um, Sometimes even more so than one with your partner because there isn't that sexual bond, so you're choosing to be in that person's life. I love Oprah and I love Deepak Chopra, and sent a newsletter about friendship and Deepak Chopra's thoughts on friendship. I watched this video with Deepak, and again, I, was feeling crazy because everyone seems to think this whole not being in communication with your friends proves that you guys are real friends, and I feel like that's really backwards. Um, Oprah asked Deepak, how do you stay happy? I think that's what he said. And he listed, one, two, and then he said, also have two or three people that you consider friends, and as your friends, you guys cultivate the relationship because you speak every day or every other day. And Oprah was like, really? So, in order to have happy, healthy relationships, you have to, you have to talk to people every day. And he looked at her like she was dumb. He was like, yeah, you know, in order to maintain a relationship, there has to be communication. Whether it's your friend or your family or your partner, you have to maintain communication because because we're humans on a basic primal level, we all, seek communication with one another, and that's how we know um, that we are loved, and that's how we feel, or that's how we help fulfill happiness. And I was like, I knew I wasn't crazy. If Deepak said it, I believe it. So what is this fascination we all have with, you know, being so busy? Everybody want to be fake busy nowadays. Like, I say this all the time. If Jay-Z and Beyonce could do it, if Beyonce can find the time, you can find the time to pick up your phone and give your friend a call, or actually, I'm not even gonna say or a text, because I really, you get a text from me, if we text back and forth about 3-4 times, I'm about done. I quit. I'm not a texter. I have ADD. No, I don't have ADD, but like, I really have a short attention span, and I talk a lot. So I'm not about to sit there and write paragraphs to you. That's another thing. You complain, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to get on the phone and give you a call, man. I'll be so busy, man. But you could write me essays? Do you know how long it takes to type? Maybe it's just me. I got fat fingers, I got short fingers. This little keyboard thing don't be really working for me. Maybe that's it, because I'll be like, first of all, who's gonna read that? Who is reading that? Who? That's why I be responding to people with okay. Or I just ignore the text. Let me know. Is it BS? Are me and Deepak asking for too much? What's communication all about in your lives, in your daily lives? Like, what do you guys think about it? Anyway, see ya. I don't want to say how I give to people is how I want to receive, but yeah, kind of. Hey y'all, y'all. I'm not country. Um, so hey guys. I don't know if I should keep saying that. Like, let's just jump right into it. Like, oh man.